Alright, it looks like we are up and running. Welcome to Kaffius Crafting and Misadventures. Today we'll be talking about the new patch that seems to have messed up the good folks who are using plate. Now, if we would look at our plate skills, not really plate, it's the earth amount skills here. They basically cut all of the damage avoidance, rather the damage resistance, in half. They were supposed to have fixed it, but I don't think they have. So today's misadventures, we're going to go and see if we can handle the stuff we used to. We do know already that archers cannot. Well, archers can, rather. It's the monsters that shoot bows at you that mess you up now. You can't block anything. Now, first we have to get rid of a few heavy things, because apparently I'm a wee bit overweight here. And not just in real life. The wishing well, we don't need that right now. The hell am I overweight for? Let's see. 2 bag. I meant to say tool. Let's go. It's kind of neat. Some people don't really understand that they can rename these bags for one. They can put all their tools and/or reagents in a separate bag, and you can still use them. You don't have to have them in the main bag. But I don't have enough carrying capacity right now, and I don't really know why. Okay, potions are a little bit heavy. All items, there's no filter. Receipt bag. Let's put this by the piano. Still 30 pounds over. Oh well, we'll figure that out some other time. It's probably a bug, as everything seems to be a bug this last couple of days. This new patch has basically released a lot of different kinds of bugs. There are some housing bugs. You could find yourself grossly overweight by hundreds of pounds, and they don't know why. Or they do know why, and they haven't been able to fix it yet. They say loading times have improved, but they really haven't that much. Not since the initial improvement about 10 releases or so ago. So we're gonna end up going over to hopefully near Owlshead, or at least somewhere on the other continent, without having to take a long walk. Ah, yes. Goldfield. It's a great little town. A friend of mine named Tina. They craft there a lot, and they have their own little town, and it's right near Braemar, which would lead us to the South Raven Forest. Now, before it used to be a tier 4 area. Most of it's just melee bears and such, and they're very tough, but as a plate user I should be able to handle them because they're not shooting arrows. Alright, this is Goldfield. I like it for one reason, well, the main reason. There's good vendors, but there's also a great little crafting area over here with all the devotionals when they work. But we're not here for that. So we're going to warp out to the map. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, hopefully this stream is being recorded and will be uploaded for others to watch who didn't catch it. Because I was supposed to give 2 hours notice and I gave about 2 minutes notice for the soda bot. Alright, now there's a number of little areas around these forests. Some of them are a lot harder than others. South Ravenswood here, there's some interesting areas where you'll get yourself killed. It's only tier 4, but it's the skeletons that'll do you in because there's a huge area where there's nothing but mages. Oh, here's a tier 5. Deep Ravenswood. Now, in this area, you used to be able to find obsidian bears, which make great food, and they also make a great experience if you can kill them. And wolves. Okay, these are just patriarchs, but they will still probably kill me. So let's try switching over to the halberds and killing them. Oh, that's not my halberd. Okay, fine. We'll try fighting with a shield. Well, it might last a little bit longer. Alright, let's see if we have ourselves a misadventure here. Need your stats for buffing. This time I've also, you've noticed here, took a bunch of potions with me because, well, like I said, plate's not exactly the be-all end-all anymore. Now it looks like I'm only attacking, well, I'm attacking 2 and not really concentrating on one, but I am concentrating on one. The spear just hits more than one at a time. And if you're hearing some clacking, I'm sorry, that's just a mechanical keyboard. I know some people don't love the sound, but I definitely prefer the mechanical action. Now you also got to keep an eye on your focus up here, because if you're using your abilities like mad, you'll run out, and then you'll have nothing left but basic attacks, and then you will likely die. And this evening, I'm not sure if they fixed it, but because there's no devotionals, I don't have any extra bonuses here. And also, by devotional I mean like the shrines. I didn't eat any food either, so there's no buff either. And a friend just came to play. Now, I only have... Oh yeah, I can't cast that for crap, because I got a shield on. It's worth noting, though, that both the life and earth focuses of magic here can be casted almost with no penalty when you're wearing plate. Always look around before you start skinning something, especially in a tier 5 area. You'll never know when stuff respawns or stalks you, like those wolves in the background. Now what I'm hoping to get from skinning these is a pristine bear head so I can make some of the new rugs. The bear carcasses are heavy, but they're great to make food. Like bear surprise or wolf surprise, depending on what you skin. Now, the funny thing is, these patriarchs aren't even the heavies, so to speak. The biggest ones are the obsidian ones, I think. Or I got that wrong, and the patriarchs are the big ones. Uh-oh. Damn it. Skeletons. Switching to undead. Now this is a hardened skeleton. Thankfully there's only one, and he's just melee. I'm using a banishing weapon, so I should be able to tear him apart. If my banish undead skill would pop, but everything's a little slow today. This skill's awesome. Deflect. For the first like 5 seconds, it boosts your resistance to like 92, but it's only for a few seconds. Then it drops down to 40 something. Always remember after having a fight and getting your butt partially kicked to put your weapons away so that your life and your focus will regenerate. And I keep on getting blindsided. There we go, some Banish Undead, if it'll work. Boom! Now, the Banish Undead's great skill, but sometimes it only does 1 damage, sometimes it'll do 120. They recently fixed it, so now it actually hits multiple targets. Before, it only hit like 1 or 2, if that. Okay. There's 2 things that are dead here, which means there's probably something strong here that's gonna kill me. Let's poke it. Now note that it says that there's an archer corpse here. Sometimes these guys will get up and attack you. My cursor's green, which means it actually is dead. If it was on the ground and the cursor was blue, it's gonna get up and get you. Elder Timberwolves. You have to be very careful here. These guys will attack in packs, and sometimes an obsidian joins the pack. And because of the new damage resistance rules, if there's more than like 1 or 2 attacking you, you will lose life really fast, even in a tier 2 area. In a tier 5 area, you'll get chewed up. Don't forget to switch back to your non-undead killing. When I go to places like this, I like to have 2 decks loaded. I've got my my poken board deck, I call it, because, you know, it's not a sword. And then I've also got my undead gear here. You press X to switch in between. I'm not really familiar with this area, but I know there's an area with wolves in it. Apparently up in here there are obsidian bears. That's what I want to go after. But I know there's an area with wolves in it. Apparently up in here there are obsidian bears. I have a feeling those markers might be old though, because I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of wolves. Oh look, a wolf. Well, there's one, there's two, or three, or four, or five, or six. I have a feeling those markers might be old though, because I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of wolves. Yeah, I have a 100% fizzle chance, so I'm not going to bother with that. I need to modify this deck. Yeah, I have a 100% fizzle chance, so I'm not going to bother with that. I need to modify this deck. Now, if you can, it's best to just attack one on one here and avoid attracting a whole pack. Normally, I have something like the obsidian arrow, which is basically a good way to pull them. If you can, it's best to just attack one. Which I'm gonna switch up here. Alright, so combat, modify. Now, these fizzle chances is just way too high for the fire skills with plate. So I'm gonna remove this one. And that one I'll keep because that's handy sometimes. Remove this one. And we are gonna add a few arrow skills. There's almost no fizzle chance, even with a shield for this one. And I'm gonna throw it on a few of them. Stone arrows aren't there. Good, good. Almost no fizzle chance, even with a shield for this one. Yeah, that should let me pull them. Although, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to drop this, and I'm going to lock this so that this is always available. Now, it's one thing to keep in mind that when you are fighting and these are locked, they use more mana than they normally would. Or focus. Now, it's one thing to keep in mind that when you are fighting and these are locked, they use more mana than they normally would. Or focus. Sometimes when you fight these guys one-on-one, they will run back and pull the whole pack, so you gotta be careful with that. If you're using the pull arm skill, you can use the pull skill to pull them back sometimes if you're quick, depending on your range as well. They will run back and pull the whole pack, so you gotta be careful with that. If you're using the pull arm skill, you can use the pull skill to pull them back sometimes if you're quick, depending on your range as well. That wasn't actually that bad. That wasn't actually that bad. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think I see an obsidian bear. Can't get to him just yet. Always check around the corners before you go picking a fight with something big. There's a dog just waving its tail there. It's going to kill me. I think I see an obsidian bear. Can't get to him just yet. Always check around the corners before you go picking a fight with something big. There's a dog just waving. Oh, there's two obsidian bears. That would have been fun. Now, I'm pretty sure handling two obsidian bears might be a bit of a chore. But two obsidian bears and a bunch of wolves is going to be a real pain in the butt. Now, I'm pretty sure handling two obsidian bears might be a bit of a chore. But two obsidian bears and a bunch of wolves is going to be a real pain in the butt. Now, one thing to remember, this weekend and a few more days, I think we got a full week all told as of Thursday. We have double experience for crafting and for adventure. If you do a quest and you gain 9,000 experience normally, you will gain 18,000 experience for your adventure and for your crafting. If you do a quest and you gain 9,000 experience normally, you will gain 18,000 experience for your adventure and for your crafting. This also includes like hand-ins when you find I don't know, like tea leaves for one of the quests. If you find things that you could repeat, They're also double. Okay. This also includes like hand-ins when you find, I don't know, like tea leaves for one of the quests. If you find things that you could repeat, they're also double. Now you can see that this is an orange. If I have to fight two of these, it's probably not going to end well. Make sure your buffs are going. Now you can see that this is an orange. If I have to fight two of these, it's probably not going to end well. Make sure your buffs are going. And make sure you top them up. And, oh good, I can still cast Strength of Earth. I forgot to cast that when I first started this morning. Well, this afternoon. It lasts for about an hour, I think. And, oh good, I can still cast Strength of Earth. I forgot to it lasts for about an hour, I think. 18 minutes, not an hour. Oh, I should pay attention to my life. That little red fringe around my whole window means I'm getting my butt kicked. So, drink a potion. And heals. It's good to have some healing. Healing is not impeded by plate very much. Always keep it on your focus as well. And I killed one obsidian bear. So plate seems to be great for one-on-one, but as soon as you have two or more, it's not as great anymore. Before you used to be able to face tank like 5 or more. So plate seems to be great for one-on-one, but as soon as you have two or more, it's not as great anymore. Well, it's a bear head, but it's not pristine, which means I can't make anything with it. The spawn area in here is actually pretty fast. Those wolves are back already, so you gotta watch it. You can get trapped in a respawn and die real quick. Now here we're probably gonna see that I'm gonna be attacked by 2 of them. Those wolves are back already, so you gotta watch it. You get trapped in a respawn and die real quick. Now here we're probably gonna see that I'm gonna be attacked by 2 of them. At some point, the other one's going to come join, unless that avatar that was over there takes him out. But I think he was here for the obsidian bears as well. One thing in tier 5 areas here, these cotton bushes here have a way higher chance of dropping the beetle carapaces. I think he was here for the obsidian bears as well. One thing in tier 5 areas here, these cotton bushes here have a way higher chance of dropping the beetle carapaces. Always keep an eye on your back. Excuse me. Oh, meticulous. Gotta get some double. Excuse me. Now I might be able to. Oh, gotta get some double. Avatar's hunting things. So I will skin this while he's busy. Or not, because I've got this connection problem. That's awesome. Aw, come on. You can do it. Come on. Connect. Oh, thank God. That was a close one. Sometimes when you lose connection like that, you can find yourself being beaten on heavily. Coming in here with a party makes a lot more sense. I'm still streaming. I'm hoping it refreshes with Twitch here. Let's see if we're still live. Pretty sure. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll see. I will keep on talking as if it's still working. And these people left corpses for me to loot and or skin. Hello. Alright, we are reconnected apparently, according to OBS. But are we connected to Twitch again? let's go. There we go. I guess my internet's being a little sketchy lately. I think we'll leave this area for now. Pristine heads don't seem to be... Oh, maybe I can get one from this guy. I think we'll leave this area for now. Pristine heads don't seem to be... Oh, maybe I can get one from this guy. Alright, let's get some magic resistance just in case. Get our strength back up. And go get our asses kicked. Let's get some magic resistance just in case. Get our strength back up. And go get our asses kicked. Also, if you are able to get around the backside of a mob, you will do extra damage, especially if you have the subterfuge ability of backstab. Like, way more damage. I don't actually know if it works if you just walk around them or not, but this guy seems to be getting his ass kicked. Or stabbed, if it were. That actually worked quite well. Oh, of course. Always have to ad-lib, don't you, stupid elder wolf. That's why I always watch my back when I'm skinning. At nighttime, sometimes you find yourself with more undead, so you gotta watch out for them too. Right now I have a special helm called the Knight Marshal's Helmet. It gives a light source, and if I didn't have that right now, it would be really dark right now. I'll show you that in just a sec. Watch this. So how scary this place gets. Bloop. Oh, wait a minute. Why aren't you coming off? Watch this. So how scary this place gets. That didn't really cause fear. I have the shadows turned off, I think, and that might be part of it. Let's see here. You turn the shadows on your maximum, might actually cause a little bit more darkness. Oh, it doesn't really do much. Must be another glitch. This has been a fun release. There used to be some bodies there. They have despawned, which means that the previous owners have said bodies are going to be respawning here soon. Now, this is almost near the entry area, I think. Yeah, okay. This is also where the Ankh is. There's some other gent here, or lady. Yeah. We're going to go over here and see if we can find ourselves. I just cast a light spell to help light the area up. Now, these are the bodies of previous people who, perished, which means I'm probably going to perish. Not because of the does, hopefully. Or the pigs, although that's a good way to make bacon. Oh, crud. This is the spider area, and if I'm correct, they have either reds or ferocious reds in here. If that's the case, I am bailing. Don't get snagged in the webs. You will attract spiders. Not only that, you'll get stuck. You can press E and tear them down. It should attract them, but it doesn't. I'm guessing I'm about to have a misadventure here. Yep, I'm about to have a misadventure. Now, 2 of them's not so bad, but sometimes 3 or 4 or 5, they come to play. As you can see, they're already cutting me apart with their poison. Got some specials going here. If you get stuck in their webs and you're actually trying to bail, you can press jump and it'll break free eventually. Now these guys sometimes carry some poison glands that you can use to make poison potions. And they're pretty useful, so there you go, venom sac and spider eye. And legs for cooking. Now let's check our map. Maybe we'll get some information here. Nope, nothing about what is over here. Now one of the nice things about exploring is you can find new entrances to areas. And then next time you come here, you can start up there. So let's just run through here and see if we can live. That's just Timberwolf. So the north side is spiders and a few wolves. Red spiders aren't that bad. Once you get into the giant spiders, or ferocious reds, they just tear you up. Now, when I'm using a halberd, I have a lot less defense, but I kill things a lot faster. Sometimes it works out for me. Especially when you're not fighting arrows or casters. And by arrows, I meant archers. Alright, so let's try making our halberd deck the alternate. Oh wait, I think I got the wrong halberd. Yeah, maybe not. So the trick, it shouldn't crumble. Now the halberd's great for fighting multiple monsters or mobs in general. Its normal attack will hit 4. Apparently it's beware this way and beware this way. Rabbit corpse, something's been eating him. Oh look, it's a single wolf. There couldn't possibly be more than one. As you can see, using the halberd usually makes short work of things, especially you get a critical. Like you just rip things apart. It looks like someone else is having a misadventure over there. Although they might be a higher level than me. There are no real levels in this game, but there's something called adventurer level. And that's just basically a combined amount of experience that you've put in all your skills. I'm only 65. Beware that way too. Oh, here's another entrance I can record. So I'm guessing this is pretty much, well, we still haven't gone here. Let's go there. I'm guessing this is pretty much, well, we still haven't gone here. Let's go there. Probably not a trap. It's probably not, you know, my doom. Judging by the increased amount of bodies, I might be wrong. It's probably not, you know, my doom. Judging by the increased amount of bodies, I might be wrong. That glowing ball over there is a wisp, and if I'm not mistaken, they use wind magic, which is like lightning and gust to knock you back. And because I'm wearing full plate, I don't do so well with lightning for some reason. I want to see what's in this here. It looks like some sort of a fortress. Now it's worth noting that this halberd is also banishing undead. So, if oh, there's an obsidian something up there. Oh, a stag. We will leave those alone. It looks like somebody's house up here. Oh, no. I remember this area. There's lots of dead bodies here because this is the lich area. And heart and skeleton area. There's lots of dead bodies here because this is the lich area. And heart and skeleton area. And skeletal mages, lich archers. General nasty things. Bones of a dead dragon. I wonder what did that. General nasty things. Bones of a dead dragon. I wonder what did that. Okay, it looks like we got ourselves a lich over here. Now, the good thing about killing these guys, if you can, which I'm probably not going to be able to, I might be able to kill one, is the loot. I guess you can't trip things that are floating. I might have a chance if that damn archer would stop shooting me. Now, these lich archers have a lot more health, and they like to run into other things. Oh, and there's a mage joining the fight. And this is not going to end well. Oh, I killed one. Looted something. And they're just taking pot shots at me here. I'm going to get killed here. Unless Buddy comes to help. He might. Who knows? Thanks for killing me for me. Who the heck is that? He's just destroying these guys. I will have to add him as a friend. Like I was saying earlier, oh, shoot. Looks like it wasn't going to be a happy ending. Leave me alone. Where'd he go? Oh, it's a lich mage, and oh no, nope. I am out of here. Oh yay, this is so much easier to see when it's all red. Sometimes running isn't the best choice. Oh, I ran into a freaking dead end. That was dumb. Just ignore the map. The map knows nothing. Wow, the map really does know nothing. Crap. I wonder if there's so many dead bodies out here. I have to admit though, for magic, I am taking a pretty good beating. Hopefully they'll leash and go back. Oh great, an obsidian wolf. Screw you too, buddy. Hopefully they'll leash and go back. Maybe I can finish this guy off. Screw you too, buddy. Maybe I can finish this. Whoops. It's the wolf that's gonna kill me. This is awesome. So, the wolf that's gonna kill me. This is awesome. So, yeah, after this, I think we're gonna go to a different area. I'm clearly not suited for this area, especially with these low-level potions. There's one above this that can heal about double the amount of health. There's one above this that can heal about double the amount of health. And I think it might just be time to take a look at the crafting side of things soon here. I have white to iron plate, which is great. Has some extra avoidance, has some extra health, but with some enchanting, it could be a lot better, I think. Which is great. Has some extra avoidance, has some extra health, but with some enchanting, it could be a lot better, I think. Let's see here. Now, before we do all that, though, we're going to go to my other house in Owlshead and check to see if they fixed the bug on the housing, because that one was funny. We're going to go to my other house in Owlshead and check to see if they fixed the bug on the housing, because that one was funny. Loading. Alright. There's a red sash bandit we could pick a fight with if we wanted to, but we want to head north. Or not. Red sash bandit we could pick a fight with if we wanted to, but we want to head north. Or not. Let's just get to the road so we can run a little faster. There we go. And Owl's Head is at the very top here by the volcano over here. That was kind of funny in the beginning. Lord British wanted Brittany to be the main city. It's a great big city with a lot of NPCs and therefore a lot of lag. But ever since the early release dates, even before Persistence, it always seems that Owl's Head has been the center of things. Ever since the early release dates, even before Persistence, it always seems that Owl's Head has been the center of things. Whoops. I believe I just lost my loop. And we're still loading. Taking our own sweet time. Alright, here we go. Now Owl's Head, there's a bunch of great vendors. One of my favorites, even though they're not part of our guild. I don't think he's here. One of my favorites, even though they're not part of our guild. It was the Evil Guild, I guess they're called, EVL. And here they are. And there's a gent that works with them that makes the best rings and stuff that I've ever seen. The guy never charges over what, market value. Lately, he's only had +4s or stuff. His name's Bilmer, and he always ends up with some pretty good stuff. As you can see, I've got 24 health and 3 strength on the same necklace. And actually made a deal with him. I supplied him with the exceptional necklaces first, so he could work with the extra durability and make some great necklaces. Oh, we might lose connection again. This lovely little icon here. Potential network trouble. You can see some people just like ripping around. It's because there's a little bit of lag. Reminds me of the days of dial-up and UO. Actually a fair bit of people here. You can see this person's a visitor. That's a free account. But as you can see, she's well equipped and seems to be doing alright considering she's already got a frickin' fire chicken. That's a free account. But as you can see, she's well equipped and seems to be doing alright considering she's already got a frickin' fire chicken. Now the fire chicken, or the phoenix, is a not really end game, but it's like the bottom of the chain kind of thing. When you do the whole fire chain, you have to go all the way down here and oh wait, it's not fire, it's sun. You have to get 40 in this, 40 in that, 40 in that, and then you can get the summoned phoenix. But you also have to do a quest, defeat the phoenix, and I think you have to obtain like a claw or something, take it back to an NPC. And after you take it back to the NPC, you still have to pay the 100 gold. Now, this is a lot back here. I mean, this is Owlshead. I got this lot by a total freak accident. It was during the land rush, and it basically all the stuff in Owlshead and the good towns was taken. And a friend of mine in our guild has this great big inn here. This is the New Britannia News Network, and their little studio is right here, which is pretty cool. They got some cameras here. Every single day they do a show here, and devs come to talk with them and stuff. It's pretty cool. And here is my vendor. He has a whole bunch of stuff for sale. This is my little little row house I put in here so that I could have room to put stuff like this dragon and that giant clock tower, which actually tells New Britannia time. Now let's see if they fixed the row. Oh, I have walls again. Before there was no walls. This is a house I actually made. Once I have reached 100 carpentry, I could craft this out of 300 timber and some granite. It has some rooms you can put like beds in that I haven't put beds in yet. And the best part about this house is it has a greenhouse on top. I haven't really used it yet. We have one long bed here. You can fit 3 long beds and also I think a medium one right here. And in the greenhouse, you get 1.5 times the speed for growth. Alright, I think this is this little room here. Actually, oh yeah, I did put some beds in there. I just basically started working on this, so it's got minimal art. Has a wolf fight put together. Now, because I also put a tiny row house on here, I can put other small things like this big green, well, it's not big, but it's a greenhouse. And in here, you also get 1.5 times. You put a bunch more plots in here and grow your stuff so much more faster. And if I'm not mistaken, on the back side of this lot here, there is enough room to put a second greenhouse, I'm pretty sure. We'll see when I get enough glass, because it takes a lot of sheets of glass, which takes a lot of fragments. Yeah, I don't know if I've got any more fragments left. But that's my house. We went on a small little adventure. I don't think I even died, did I? Maybe? I don't know. Looks like we've disconnected again. My internet's not doing so well tonight. I think we're going to be calling it quits here soon. And I will cast again. Maybe tomorrow on the weekend here. Thank you for joining me at Kaffius' Crafting and Misadventures. Um, I don't know who's... Oh, stop streaming. Have a good day. Okay,